Hello everyone, welcome back my channel.
Tiger King, Joe Exotic plans to marry fellow inmate in prison, hopes they can walk out together. Tiger King, star Joe Exotic announced he is engaged to a fellow prison inmate. The 63-year-old Netflix personality, incarcerated at the Federal Medical Center in Fort Worth, Texas, shared the news of his engagement in a post on X, formerly Twitter, Monday. Meet Jorge Marquez, he is 33. He is so amazing and is from Mexico. Now, the quest of getting married in prison and getting him asylum, or we be leaving America when we both get out. Either way, I wish I would have met him long ago. Exotic, whose real name is Joseph Maldonado Passage, wrote alongside a photo of himself with his fiancée. During a phone call Wednesday from prison with Fox News Digital, Exotic shared details about his romance with Marquez, their plans for a prison wedding, and his hopes for their future together. From the very day we met, we've spent every minute of every day together, he said. And it just clicked so fast and so sincere, and it's amazing. I wished I would have met Jorge months ago or a couple of years ago, but God had a plan, I guess. The media personality recalled that he and Marquez met 5 months ago when the 33-year-old, who Exotic said is a Mexican citizen and entered the United States illegally, was transferred from the South Texas ICE Processing Center in Pearsall, Texas. While speaking with Fox News Digital, Exotic detailed the steps he and Marquez must take to get married in prison. We filled out our application yesterday and turned it in, Exotic said. And part of the application process was we had to write letters to the prison and explain why we wanted to get married. And then we filled out the marriage license application for the county and turned it all in. And all I can do is pray to God that the chaplain and the warden and the captain approve it. Exotic noted that heterosexuals get married in here all day long. But I'm hoping that they respect our constitutional right, and we will still uphold and abide by the rules and the law. Exotic went on to describe what his days are like with Marquez at the Federal Medical Center. We cook breakfast and lunch and dinner together, Exotic said of himself and Marquez. Because the prison that we're in is not like a prison, okay? It's more like a college campus. There's no bars and there's no doors. You have to live in dorms. And right now, he lives in a different one than I do. And then we spend some mornings, some nights together, during the day. So, I don't think the prison will have any problem. We haven't caused any problems for the prison, so I don't see any reason why they would object to approving our application. Exotic was convicted in 2019 on charges that included trying to hire 2 different men to kill his rival, animal welfare activist Carol Baskin. Both were featured in the 2020 Netflix series Tiger King, Murder, Mayhem, and Madness. The former zookeeper was also convicted on charges of falsifying wildlife records and violating the Endangered Species Act by killing 5 tigers and selling tiger cubs across state lines. Exotic was sentenced in January 2020 to 22 years in prison, but a federal judge reduced his sentence by a year in January 2022. However, USA Today reported Wednesday that Exotic's projected release date is September 2, 2029, citing the Texas Department of Corrections online records. Exotic lost his appeal to have his sentence reduced by 8 years during a 2022 resentencing. He filed a second appeal in July 2024. In his interview with Fox News Digital, Exotic said Marquez is scheduled to be released in May 2025. I should have answers on my appeal by then, actually by March, he said. Whether or not they're going to let me go or if they're going to recharge me and going to take me back to trial. Since their witnesses are no good anymore, and they can't take me back to trial because they ain't got no case because everybody admitted that it was all made up. So, hopefully with God's will or a president's will, maybe we can walk out of here together. Meanwhile, Exotic expressed his hope he and Marquez will be able to tie the knot in the next couple of months. Jorge is hoping for December the 12th, Exotic said. I let him pick the date. Because I've been married 3 times, right? Officially, I've been married too. I've been down that road, and I got to do that. And this is his first time, so I let him pick the date and be able to pick some of the things out, you know. Exotic told Fox News Digital the two would like to have some of their fellow prison inmates as guests at their wedding. According to the rules for straight people, they're allowed 3 from each side, he said. Exotic noted he and Marquez get along with everyone at the prison, so narrowing down the list might be difficult. There's 1,400 of them, he said. In a statement to Fox News Digital, a representative for the federal B.